Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, has been added to the cast for the upcoming Spider-Man reboot titled Spider-Man Homecoming. But while fans are quick to label him as another Spider-Man, aka Miles Morales, I don't think that's necessarily true. But nonetheless, I do think his role will be significant. Donald has mentioned in the past that he'd be interested in playing the role of Spider-Man, and he's even landed some voice work as Miles Morales on the Disney XD cartoon Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man Web Warriors. But while he may be behind the voice for Miles on the animated series, I wouldn't get your hopes up about him playing Miles on the big screen. Instead, I think Donald will be playing another vital character that connects Sony's Spider-Man to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But first, let's get into why he probably won't be playing Miles. And this is a pretty big reason. Although Donald would make a great fit for Spider-Man, he's a bit too old to play the character Miles Morales. In the Ultimate Spider-Man comic books, Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man, dies in a battle with the Green Goblin, and Miles Morales, who happens to be much younger, takes on the role after being bit by a genetically engineered spider. While age is literally just a number when it comes to cinematic adaptations, a lot of this character's depth comes from his adolescence. Not to mention that it'll be a bit crowded if two Spider-Men are being introduced at the same time. So while Donald Glover may be childish at heart, I don't think he'll be playing the role of Miles Morales. At least not the one we know. Well, if he's not going to play Miles Morales, then who will he play? Thanks to a discussion I had with a fellow comic book friend at Twitter handle Avery Robinot, I think that Donald Glover could be playing a much more significant role in connecting the Marvel Cinematic Universe to the Sony one. And this role isn't necessarily a heroic one. It could be very well a villain. My prediction is that Donald Glover will be playing Phil Urich, the nephew of Ben Urich, who you may recognize from Netflix's Daredevil. If this is the case, we could see the Netflix universe more seamlessly connected to the cinematic universe, opening an entirely new realm of stories to explore. In addition, Phil Urich is more than the nephew of Daredevil's ace reporter Ben Urich. In the comic books, he eventually becomes a Goblin himself, taking on the roles of both the iconic Green and Hobgoblin. He's also taken on more modern roles as the Goblin King and Goblin Knight. So while we would all love to see fandom dictate casting, which it rarely does, I wouldn't expect Donald Glover to be taking on the role of Miles Morales. But again, that doesn't mean his role will be insignificant in the least. So, tell us, what are your thoughts? Tell us in the comments below what you think, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.